Yep, we're back. Yeah, I had to do a restart for whatever reason, man. We're stuck in a time loop. That's what happened. It looks like it got stuck, man. For whatever reason, man. Sometimes it does that. You know, sometimes it does that. YouTube's just a fucking hack of a job sometimes. So, yeah, I think I got Tony to fix it, iron it out, hit that like. Let me know you're here. And we'll continue on with David E. Taylor, saint or Satanist. There's a poll in the chat now. I know David was casting fucking curses on the channel. Kind of a bummer, man. All right. Worked all day to get that shit going. It's just nature calling. No, I really wanted to talk about this today, man. Because some people have been emailing me like, imagine giving all your money up to David and he hasn't provided any kind of proof or anything to you as to how the money is being spent, where it's being dispersed, how it's helping people. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just all a money-making machine for David. And like Billy said, he saw his long-lost wife there on fucking during the week this week, man. Nah, hell no he's not, Eric. Fuck no he's not, bro. Hey, dude, Eric, he ain't even Christian, bro. David's not even Christian. That fool don't follow God, dude. That guy's a fucking Satanist. The type of shit he does is demonic, it's evil, and it follows in line with fucking Satan, bro. Yep, food and jumpsuits, that's for sure. Food and tracksuits. David had to buy food and tracksuits. Because the one thing that got bigger was his fucking size because he wouldn't stop eating. So he's like, well, shit, I can't wear my Louis Vuitton suits or my ridiculous fucking carpets anymore. So I guess I'll just buy some Nike tracksuits from now on. Hit that like too. Yep. A lot of it went to food, man. I wonder, Ken, who do you think is feeding the cult, dude? Yep, sex, money, power corrupts. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, Colleen proved that. Colleen Renane, yeah. Colleen Renane proved that when she did the deposition of David Taylor. She fucking proved that fucking time and time again, man. That David was clearly using the money for his own benefit. Hit that like too. And hit that poll too. Is David E. Taylor a saint or a Satanist? Okay, so on the fourth day on the bullshit, she was in the second row with the blue and white striped dress. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody responsible in David's cult right now to handle any kind of fucking major adult tasks. Yeah, David had no answers either. That's the one thing, Kevin, right? We've been out here telling everybody what David's been doing, and he's never come back and told anybody different. He's only just defended everything that we're just talking about him. He's never said, oh, this is what's going on. This is what's happened. This is what's going on here. This is why it's not done. That's what I'm thinking. They eat if they get fed. They're not going to leave to do it themselves. Yep. No, he can't. No, he can't, Kevin. That's why he had to call me out again, because he can't defend himself with it, right? He's like, fuck, man, I can't defend against Rich Holmes on this, so I'm just going to call him out again. He's like, you know what, let me just go ahead and call Rich Holmes out again for being a pussy, but I'm not going to actually defend myself against him because I can't. Yeah, exactly. I'm a liar. Exactly. If I'm a liar, David has certainly never provided any kind of information about me being a liar. Hey, Frank Bortnev, hit that like. Let me know you're here. 16 people in here. 24 now. Hit that like. Yeah, see? That's where I'm at with it too, Real Ken. These people, are they on food stamps? Are they able to show they applied for work to keep benefits? I think they just tell them that they're homeless. Honestly, that's what I think they do. They don't even do that, dude. They just fucking tell the people at the work office that they're homeless, and that way they're like, we're just homeless. We haven't been looking for work. We're homeless. It is, right? Defending billionaires is hilarious. Like, I don't defend them. Fuck no, I don't defend them. I think they're fucking crooks. The one we're talking about, Mr. Monopoly, is this cult leader named David Taylor, but he's been doing some shady shit too. But if you look at this guy, Mr. Monopoly too, dude, look at this guy. He's got a fucking Bozo the Clown looking fucking haircut. He's this fucking black, short, pudgy, overweight little motherfucker. Thinks he's an apostle, bro. And he's been out here fucking pushing money through multiple tax numbers, trying to evade the government, and they've caught on to it, man. Yep. Anybody can claim homelessness and get food stamps. It's easy. Yep. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. All you got to do is claim you're homeless, dude. They won't even like, I don't even know if they look, bro. When you go and claim you're homeless, I don't know how deep they look into you to find out if you're actually homeless. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if they actually look into it, bro. I don't. All I know is Jenny Janiak is wanted for fucking food stamp fraud out of fucking Michigan. I know that for sure. Jenny Janiak. Fucking running welfare fraud for David E. Taylor, huh? Busted. They're looking for you, Jenny. You're wanted for fucking felony fraud, man. You're wanted for felony fraud. Yeah, like imagine getting busted for fucking food stamp fraud. And if one's doing it, guess what? How many more you want to bet are doing it too, along with the rest of them, man. It's not just Jenny Janiak, man. If it's Jenny, it's going to be David. It could be Michelle's son. You got multiple people in there probably claiming they're fucking homeless, racking in fucking public assistance. I think that's why Jenny's kind of trying to stay hidden, but she's up in Michigan right now. She's up in Taylor, Michigan. Well, she was. I don't know if she's going back down the hotel, but she was up in Taylor, Michigan. So, yeah, she might roll on the whole thing. They'll put her in jail. They'll be like, okay, you don't want to talk? Fuck, we'll put you in jail. See, but Frank, I don't think it's because they're eating well. I think it's because they're eating real shitty, bro. I think they're eating real crappy. Hit that like and subscribe too if you're new. My name's Rich Holmes. We're talking about cult leader David E. Taylor, how he's basically living off the back of his donors, and he has been. And we're out here pointing out how much property he's purchased over the last several years and how it's been all off the back of the donors. You're talking multi-million-dollar properties. Yeah, starchy foods, exactly right, Frank. A lot of starchy foods. You know what? I don't know because last time I was at Houston, the U-Haul wasn't there. So no, I think they did it in the fucking Sprinter vans. Hey, be good, Billy. No, I think they did it in the Sprinter vans, Curly Girl. They have the Sprinter van still. And I think that's how they did it. They also have this big fucking, hey, yo, what up, Daniel McIntosh? How you doing? They also have this motor home, but I think that's what they're moving David in. I think that's what they could be moving David in. I think she was up in Taylor this weekend. I think she's up in Taylor this weekend. Why did they leave? Frank either got too hot or David's birthday. Because they kind of left right before David's birthday. So I don't know. I don't know why they left. I have my theories, but I think it probably because it got too hot. They were tired of me showing up and having to deal with me, so they left. They're like, fuck, man, we can't shake this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that hotel, I'm sure the AC is broken. Yeah. He's still in the hyperbaric chamber that he still was on. Hey, he could be doing some hyperbaric chamber fucking treatments, bro, for fucking diabetic foot ulcers, man. Oh, they did. They had the fans blowing during Sunday service. Oh, man. Really? So were they in the hotel? Or were they in Taylor? Oh, a while ago, okay. Yeah, and imagine being those cult members down there in Houston saying, hey, he's fucking here again, man. Rich is here, he's out front again with those fucking signs saying that this is a cult and that we're running tricks out of here. And I still have those signs and I plan on taking them back again. I plan on taking them back again. Yep. Imagine having to make the call to David, dude. David probably be fucking pissed at his members, be like, get him out of there, call Mahesh, tell him to come get him off the property. But what happened last time when you called Mahesh, David? We found out you were turning tricks, so don't think you want to do that again. Nope, and you can't open hotel windows. Nope. That's good, Cormankind. Yeah, hyperbaric chamber does a lot of things. I'm a medical coder, bro, and I've been reading a lot about it. Yeah, no, the hyperbaric chamber does great things. Nope, it really does. I'm with you. No. Yep. Yep, absolutely. I'm with you, Cormankind. Yeah, I was in Afghanistan too, but I didn't take a TBI like you're a veteran. Mad respect, bro. Got you, dude. I'm a veteran too, 82nd Airborne. Yeah. You're a vet? You're a corpsman? Bitchin'. Is that what you did? Were you a corpsman? No, hotel windows can't be unlocked. No. No, hotel windows. Oh, bitchin'. Fucking Marines. Bitchin'. Right on. We got another fucking jarhead in here. Bitchin'. Bitchin'. Right on. Dude, there's a bunch of veterans in here, bro. I love love veterans, bro. I'm a 82nd Airborne, dude. So, yeah. No, thanks for your service, bro. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Welcome. But we're talking about this cult leader named David Taylor. If you've seen him, watch his deposition. Start there, and that's what we're talking about. And he's Corbin. What he's done is fucking just dude. This sack of shit has fucking laundered millions. Fucking set up a prostitution joint in Houston. Was turning tricks out of a hotel, trafficking, money laundering, like the whole fucking works, and calling it a church. Yeah, we're like, something's going on. Something. Can we go ahead and look at this here? This guy's claiming to be an apostle, but he doesn't even know who's on his fucking tax return. Something's not ringing. Something's not adding up here, okay? So we pulled this guy's card and we found out a lot of shit about him, man. We did interviews with survivors of his cult, talked to his ex-girlfriend about it. I mean, it's a mess, dude. It is a fucking mess, Cormankind. And we've actually reported him to the FBI, the IRS, fucking local, state, every official we could report this sack of shit to get him shut down. We've reported him. And it still hasn't happened, man. But we've been doing it for... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's sad as fuck. Exactly. Have you ever heard of the demon slayers like Daniel? Have you heard of Daniel Adams or Isaiah Saldivar or any of those fucking shit-stain assholes, man? Hey, right on. Never deployed. Big Stock Gaming. What's up, man? Fort Polk, 4 year here. Never deployed. Right on, bitching, dude. A lot of guys I was in the 82nd with. Oh, wait, no, you're Louisiana. No, fuck that. I did 2 rotations in Fort Polk. The box. Went to the box both fucking times, man. Went to the box both fucking times, bro. Went to the box both fucking times. Oh, it was in the middle of summer. I'll never forget, like, the smells and the taste of the box, dude. Yeah, those were times, dude. Those were fucking times, dude. Yeah. I remember sitting in the fucking, waiting to go out to the box, waiting to convoy out to the box, man. We sat in this fucking containment area for fucking like whole fucking day, man. Hurry up and wait, right? Hurry up and wait. Fucking, and we just sat there, just waiting to go, man. Couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do nothing. But once you got to the box, it's all on. There's all fucking war games after that. But yeah, David Taylor's one. Yeah. Fort Polk, Louisiana. Yeah, we had some guys jump in there. We had a few guys jump in, and that drop zone was a fucking dump. Fucking cars and refrigerators out there. Oh, man. I remember Fort Polk, man. Dude, you want to hear a fucking story about Fort Polk since we're talking about it? Remember it like it's fucking yesterday. I was a mechanic, dude. No bullshit. We were coming back out of the box, dude. We were coming down the long dirt road out of the fucking box, right? I don't know if they changed it, but we were taking a ride out onto the fucking main road. And I was a mechanic, so we stayed in the back of the convoy. We had to make sure everybody got back. Dude, I watched this fucking tire just fucking fall off this Humvee, dude. Dude. And it had one of the big fucking fesses on the back of it, right? Those big fucking, like the fucking SIN boxes and shit, right? For communications. And it's just like slow motion, dude. The tire just like fucking sheared, like the fucking lock nut in the back on the hub sheared off. And the tire just said, poof. And the fucking Hummer just said, poof, fell over, dude. And we're like, fuck, we want to go, dude. We had to stay like another 4 hours waiting for the fucking gear to come back because everybody had already made it back to the main part. So we had to wait like 3-4 fucking hours, then do the repair on the side of the road. Fucked up, dude. There's a box story for you, bro. Fucked up, dude. I'll never forget that, man. I think I was driving back with my sergeant. Yeah, Sergeant Danowski, Sergeant Z. Yep, we stayed in these shitty fucking barracks, man. I'll never forget. Let me tell you something about Fort Polk. Like, those barracks, they have a very distinct, like, old smell to them. What up, Ramsey? They have a very distinct smell to them. Like, when you're at Fort Polk, Louisiana, and you're in those barracks, man, it's a really, that smell is so fucking distinct. If I ever smell it again, I'll know it'll trigger a fucking memory. But you saying Fort Polk, I'm like, oh, I've been there, dude. Fucking hated Fort Polk, dude. And if you ran out of cigarettes in the box, man, you're fucked. You're fucked because you couldn't go out and get any. Worst, dude. That was the worst, man. So you always made sure you probably took like 2 or 3 cartons out to the box with you because you could barter for shit too. So, but yeah, cheers to Fort Polk, Big Stock Gaming. Let's get back to David. We're talking about this cult leader named David Taylor and how he's fucking just, call it what you want, man. I don't call it religion. Not anymore. Not when you start running a trafficking operation. Because what we've done off of David, we've taken religion off the table a long time ago. I did anyways. David's not even fucking religious, dude. When you start issuing death threats and starting to get lawyers involved and threatening lawsuits and fucking just like threat tactics, it's no longer religion. It's a scam. It's a fucking grift. So what we've been doing here for some of you guys just coming in is talking about David and his personal fucking portfolio. His personal, let me rephrase that, his personal real estate portfolio. He does? No. Dude, no, he does. Fuck, Corman. Dude, Corman, he legit asked people for their 401ks, properties, IRAs. He was like basically telling people, hey, give me $1 million, give me $500,000, give me 400,000, give me 100,000. I guess since you've mentioned David Miscavige, we can go ahead and call Scientology. I mean, David Miscavige is Scientology. I'll take that as a Scientology drop. Since you said it's Big Stock Gaming, let me go ahead and call him. I have this rule. Anytime somebody mentions something related to Scientology, I just go ahead and prank and call him. Let me go ahead and prank call Moneypenny. She's gonna fucking hang up on me again, bro. Watch. She hangs up on me every time.
Hello, Church of Scientology International.
Hi, Moneypenny. This is Frank Richardson again. How are you doing today, ma'am? I was wondering if my... I can't even get off like my pitch anymore, dude. Every time I tell her it's Frank Richardson, she just fucking hangs up. Oh, man. You know, I've tried calling Sea Org. You know what? Let me see if I can get a hold of Sea Org. Because I've called Flagship. No, I've called Flagship a lot of times and just hang up on me. Nah, they're definitely on a Frank, dude. No, they've known... Frank's a monster, dude. Yeah. No, Frank's ruthless. I think where she finally got onto me was the one night I really had her. Hey, what up, Will I Am? Hit that like and subscribe, man. Let me know you're new here. We're talking David Taylor, but somebody mentioned David Miscavige, so I went ahead and prank called Scientology. Because that's kind of a thing on the channel here. If somebody mentions something Scientology related, we just go ahead and prank call them. I really need to get the one going with Stephen Furtick, though. That's the one I really want to get going. Yeah, and Flagship might have blocked me. Yeah, Flagship blocked me. I can't call them anymore. I used to be able to call them, but not anymore. They got tired of my shit, so they just blocked me. Anytime, Rachel, hit me up. Yes, I believe it does if you haven't been... Yeah, dude, if you want her fucking Apple ID, I can give it to you. That's how... Kevin, that's how I got onto her fucking iPad the one time. I know, right? Scientology. What if David called his shit Davidology, right? Taylorology. Yeah, it is. It's the perfect fucking name. Scientology, right? Scientology, Davidology, Taylorology. Like, what the fuck? It is. It has a certain ring to it, right? It has a certain ring to it, Scientology. Oh, bro. Hey, Big Stock Gaming. You're a vet too, you said, right? Cool, you're a vet. There's a few calls in here that I have. There's one where I was doing a stream one night and we were making prank calls to Scientology, right? Well, what happened was it just happened, just perfect timing, bro, right? And we were doing a reaction to this cult leader named Catherine Crick. Well, at the same time, I called Scientology, okay? But I called this, it was Flagship. It was Flagship in Florida, dude. It was the main gig down in Clearwater. Dude, this was golden. It's the best one, bro. So Catherine, right? Neither one of them knows what's going on. Only we do, right? So we basically crossed the two streams. We crossed the streams, but it wasn't even crossing the streams. I got Scientology on the phone, had Catherine through the interface, Bluetooth, everything. So I basically had some dude at Scientology talking to a live stream. It's fucking dope, bro. And she's like, dude, like total conversational narcissist, dude. Catherine Crick, like, wouldn't let the guy say a fucking word, dude. It was great. It was great. And we were all there watching it, man. It is. It was. It really was. The way that whole call went down is like, he picked up right at the right time. And dude, she just goes on and on, like fucking praising God, like talking about how can I help you. And he's very calm and collective about the entire thing, dude. It was really great. It was really funny. It's fucking funny, dude. No, Big Stock Gaming. I'm not Christian, dude. All right. I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. I don't practice any kind of formalized religion. This channel was originally made to expose this cult leader named David E. Taylor. Well, it went a lot farther when we started down one rabbit hole. Well, we found out that there's a whole fucking slew of these assholes out there all claiming that there's some kind of prophet, that they can do some kind of fucking marvelic fucking miracle, but there's no fucking proof, right? And guess what? They all need a little bit fucking more money all the time, right? Hey, I say, hey, you know what? Take the whole fucking 501c3 away. Take the whole fucking grift away. And see how these churches actually operate. See what kind of elections you get, right? That's where I'm at with the Big Stock Gaming. I don't vote. I don't like our government. They can fucking suck it for all I care. I always say if our government had their shit together, we wouldn't be having this conversation about churches running fucking brothels and shit like that, right? So, but yeah, no, this is no, we go balls out, dude. I don't give a fuck. When they start committing crimes, why should we give a fuck? I'm not doing anything to break the law as far as I've done. The farthest I've gone, I think, to breaking law was trespassing in this. That's it. But we got a warning like, hey, you can't be here. It's like, all right, cool, later, out of here. I've pulled David's credit report and made that public. Published his social security number. But that was already made public on a website, so I saved that. And I remember it. It's 412-496-187. That's David's fucking social security number. The cult leader, David E. Taylor. And the only reason I ever got it was to put it on a fraud form so they could track that piece of shit. And then I pulled his credit report so we could know what he was doing with the money. And I put it on the channel. Because this asshole was so used to getting away with fucking hiding the money. I was like, yo, fuck him. Fuck him. This is fair game. He's always used to getting his way and fucking hiding everything. I was like, well, let's go ahead and unhide it. So I was like, fuck it, put his credit report on the channel. But he's gone through the route now to shut that down. I've tried to get in his credit report and I can't do it anymore. He's done a very good job of hiding it. So, but it did show that he was misappropriating the church funds. David's not working. He's taking all the church funds and paying off bills that he's making in his name and making his credit report look fine. So with David, it got to a certain point where just like, okay, gloves off. And that's kind of how we've gone with the approach with all these other cult leaders, is just no gloves. No gloves. Because they've actually threatened lawsuits and shit, big stocking or big stock gaming. They threaten to sue us. And then when we fucking step up to the plate, they don't do anything. We're like, okay, fucking sue us, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I would be happy for one of these fucking cult leaders to try and sue us. Really would. Go through, hey, let's go through discovery first before you sue me. Then that'll be first, right? And then I'll have all their information. And that process will cost them a lot of money. So that's why we kind of do it that way. I don't care, man. I've prank called so many of these fucking people and I just don't care. I don't. They stopped caring. Daystar is going to get a lot more prank calls. I'm going to start prank calling Daystar about Joni Lamb's fucking vitamin regimen that she's selling for $200 fucking dollars. The fuck, Joni? Seriously? You got this so-called church, right? Joni Lamb is selling vitamins on her channel that you can go and get at CVS for fucking $25. She's selling them for $200, man. Over $200. I hope the stream didn't fucking nuke again. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Did God bless her the fucking vitamins? Like, what up, Joni? Did God give you the vitamins? Did God tell you to put those up and run a vitamin fucking special on your channel? Seriously. Kevin, that's why I'm saying some of these churches just need to be considered a fucking business. What fucking church sells fucking vitamins, bro? Seriously? And menstrual cream and prostate fucking cream? Get the fuck on out of here. Kidding me, dude. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Dudes can go buy prostate cream at the fucking store. Why do they need to go to Joni Lamb? Yeah, even Jimmy Evans fucking said it in that fucking expose. Hey, Daystar's a business. This isn't a church. It's a fucking business. And that's the thing. I always say, that shit should be taken to the fucking courts, man. That shit should be taken to the fucking courts, to the IRS, and they should listen to it, and they should be like, oh, okay, you're clearly stating that it's business. Okay, guess what? You're no longer a church. You're now a business. You now pay standard business rate taxes. Everything now, guess what? Taxed. Church is big business, man. Church in America is big business, and there's a lot of people getting rich on it, man. We're just here to point out the inconsistencies with it, man, and that's it. That's all we've ever tried to do is like, hey, man, it's okay if you believe in God, but look at the inconsistencies. I know exactly. How do you apply prostate cream? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe fucking Joni fucking sticks the tube of cream up Doormat Doug's ass. I don't know. That's kind of what I think, man. Joni's like, okay, Doormat, come here. She's like, bend over. I'm going to stick this tube of prostate cream up your ass, okay? And then I'm going to take the lid off. I'm going to stick it up your ass and I'm going to squeeze the tube, okay? We're going to fucking rectally insert this prostate cream. Yeah, no, Joseph does. Joseph applies it for David. Joseph applies it for David. Yeah. Yeah. Hit that like, subscribe too. Let me know you're here. My name's Rich Holmes. We're talking about David E. Taylor, cult leader, applying prostate cream up his ass, actually. Well, we're both vets, so I will say this in good hopes, saying how much better Trump's admin is. Yeah, big stock game. I don't do politics here because I don't vote. You know what I say about both sides? Fuck them all, dude. Fuck Trump, fuck Biden, fuck all of them, dude. Fuck Kamala. They're all full of fucking empty promises, bro. They're all full of empty promises, dude. Not one has fucking lived up to a fucking real president. Even Obama, even fucking Clinton, Bush, none of them, dude. They're all fucking crooks, bro. Every single fucking one of them. Oh, go out and cast your vote. No, fuck you. They're fucking crooks. They're representing us improperly. Yeah, when the vets get a raise, they get a fucking what, a 0.8% raise. It's like a big fucking shaft to them when they're getting their raises every year and they got to fucking fight for fucking benefits, right? I'm fighting. Hey, big stock, dude, I'm fighting for a percentage right now, dude. And my shit's up in Washington, bro. My shit's up in Washington. I have a fucked up shoulder, dude. I have a fucked up shoulder from the airborne, dude. And I have gone through boards. I have gone through doctors, orthos, everything trying to fucking fight this shoulder injury, dude, just to fight for a mere 5%, bro. Not even 5%, dude. 4. I'm fighting for 4% right now, bro. I'm fighting for 4 fucking percent, dude. And it's going on year 3. So I have a case sitting up in Washington right now in some fucking Surgeon General's desk, dude, just sitting there waiting. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, bro. There's people that left basic, though, that have PTSD. Yo, what up, DC Zone, Baker Boy? Yeah, I'm with you, bro. That's the thing. Dude, it took me a long time to fight to where I'm at now, dude. With all the injuries I have, because I was airborne, dude. And I went in. I didn't know like what I should have done because the Army just like, okay, bye, have a nice life. See ya. Here's your paperwork. They never told me like what processes to go through as far as like claiming my injuries. Well, I didn't find that out till later when one of my fucking review specialists told me like, you guys that jump out of airplanes, like, dude, you guys are fucked up. That's what she told me. She's like, not in the head, like, yeah, you guys got screws loose, but you guys come with a lot of fucking injuries, man. She's like, you guys are like fucking football players, no bullshit. She's like, you airborne guys, like, you guys come in with some of the most severe fucking injuries, man. And it's just like, they told me last time I went in for a review, my doctor told me, he's all, dude, we need to reevaluate your whole body from your feet up, dude. He's like, you were fucking jumping out of airplanes. He's like, and you're only rated on like your knee and your shoulder. He's like, no, fuck that. He's like, you should have been rated on your ankles, your fucking back, your fucking, what else? Your knees, everything. From the fucking ground up, he's all, you should have been rated. And I didn't. I just went about it the wrong way. Now I'm fighting it, right? And again, we got fuckheads like David actually taking veteran money. I went to Fort Campbell after Polk when AWOL got out. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yep. Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Yeah. And people like David, they actually are going after veteran funds. And we've actually found that out from people. That David is actually fucking hounding people for veteran money. So that's a bit of a problem. And yeah, so we point out certain scams like that too. There was this cult I was looking into for a bit. It was called like the International House of Prayer or some shit like that. I can't remember. But what they had done, big stock, is they had set up locations around military bases, right? And they were going after veterans, dude. And they had like multiple locations. There was one in Georgia, there's one in California, a couple on the East Coast, and I think there was one here in Texas, dude. And the feds raided them all at one time, and they found out that this cult was actually like using the veterans and teaching them how to maximize their benefits and then taking the money from them, dude. And the feds raided them and shut them down, man. So that's something we've looked into with some of these organizations is, are they exploiting veterans who could be mentally ill, suffering from PTSD, right? Just mentally ill people in general. And they do. They go after people who are mentally ill, bro. And veterans are, they don't care if they're veterans or not. They'll go after veterans too. So, and that's, I've had veterans call me and say, yes, I'm a veteran. I fell into this trap. They were taking money out of my account. They're not anymore because I changed my bank account. But they started calling me again, asking me for fucking money. So David doesn't care if he's exploiting veterans. None of them do. Catherine, David. Well, David and Trump can take what they want, but they'll take old head vets right away, and the rest speaks for itself. Yeah. And if you look at this guy, Big Stock, he's a sack of shit, David. He's a real piece of work. Doesn't go to his own parents' funeral. He's abusive to his members. His main concubine, Michelle Brannon, Michelle Brannon, is a literal doormat to him. She knows that he sleeps around with other women, and she'll still lay up with him. David's probably laid up with so many women, and Michelle just comes crawling right back into bed like the slimy bitch she is. She's fucking horrible. She's a mean woman. She has nothing. She is nothing. And when this cult implodes on itself, she won't have anything. No friends, no family. The only person she'll have is her son and maybe her daughters, if she's lucky. Because for the most part, Michelle is just, fuck, man, I wouldn't want to be her. That's for sure. I mean, Michelle, I often wonder what you're getting out of all this too. It can't be that good of a living. Hey, Fitzur, hey, that's why he never sued me, bro. That's why that fat fuck never sued me, bro. Seriously, I'll bet David, like, he was expecting me just to fucking keel over and shut up. But I don't think he expected me to call the lawyers and fucking cause a problem at the fucking law firm, which I did. David was probably expecting me just to shut the fuck up. He probably was. He's like, oh, I'll just show him. I'll send him a cease and desist. That'll show him. But the scare tactic, yeah, it worked a little bit, but only for a little bit because it showed up on my doorstep, right? And I live in the fucking country, which means they had to find me somehow. So, however they fucking found me, don't really care. But, called the lawyers up and finally spoke to the guy that sent the cease and desist. And I told him, let's go. And I never heard anything back from him. And it's exactly right, Fitzur. That's exactly right. He's not going to sue anybody because he would have ended up in another deposition. He would have ended up in another deposition trying to sue free speech. Well, why are you here suing him? Oh, because he's putting out videos about me that aren't true. Well, what are the videos that aren't true? Well, he's saying I'm running a tax scam and all this and that. Okay, well, where's all the paperwork at? That's where it would all come into play. Okay, if he's saying you're running a tax scam, well, have you filed your taxes? It would start opening up a whole list of questions that David doesn't want open. Okay, where's all the paperwork, which I would have if we went through discovery, right, David? That's why he didn't sue. That's why he didn't sue, David. You were the last person. You don't want to sue me, David. You don't want to sue me. You don't want your paperwork in my hands. And that's probably what you were thinking, that I was just going to bend over and fucking take it. And I was like, no, fuck him. Let me call these lawyers. And I did just that. I'm curious how that phone call went, man. When the lawyer got off the phone with me, because I told him, David, I was like, good, tell that fat fucking piece of shit to sue me. I hope he told you. I really do. I hope he got off the phone and told you just that. told you what a piece of shit said you were, and then to fucking sue me. But I was waiting, David. I was waiting for that, man. Really was. Really was waiting for that day. I don't think he made much from this crusade, Fitzur, because really look at his donor pool. You know what? They don't ever check Big Stock Gaming. I don't think they check. I've called and made reports to the FBI. Yep, I made a lot of reports about David to the FBI. I've got callbacks from FBI agents asking questions about David. Shit like that, what we knew about him. I'm like, you guys want to know? I sent quite a bit over to him, actually, about David. What they do with it, fuck, whatever. But I do believe that there's some FBI agents out there that want to do good, but the FBI is very, very political, dude. It's like, it's almost better to not vote in the FBI. Like, if you work for the feds, it's better to not vote. It really is, because then people can be like, oh, you're taking a side, right? Like, that's why I don't vote, because I'm not going to fucking take sides, because our government's fucking corrupt. I do believe there is good in it and people want to see a change, but I think, like me and Uncle Jake say, burn the fucker down for 4 years and do a hard reset. Hard reset. Do a purge, get all these old fucking crusty fucks out, straight up, and you do a hard reset. You do a hard reset. Our cabinet needs that big time. That's my political view. And I don't think it'll be right until it gets that. It needs a hard fucking reset. It needs to be fucking cleansed. I'm not saying it in like a crazy way, but those old fucking decrepit fucking fossils that are living up there for what the fuck ever. Like, why do they go to work? Like, some of these guys, like, they're fucking coming in on wheelchairs. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, give it up. Give it up. You had your run with democracy. Get the fuck out. Oh, I've called fucking Greg Abbott and told him what a piece of shit he is. No, Greg Abbott knows who the fuck I am. Fuck that Hot Wheels piece of shit. Fuck him. Fucking Greg Abbott. Fucking cocksucker. He's good fucking height. He probably fucking sure does suck a lot of dick. He's right at the perfect height, man. Fucking Greg Abbott. Piece of shit. Fuck him. Anyways, back to David. No, but I do. I do call my representatives and I do tell them. But what the fuck? They don't care about me. That's what I always say. At the end of the day, our government doesn't care about the individual constituent. You're just a fucking number to them. You're a vote in a box. That's it. That's why I say Big Stock Gaming, take away the church exemption. Dude, see what kind of election you get after that. Wait a couple elections. Wait a few elections and see what kind of election you get after that. I think if you took away the church aspect and how politics and religion are intertwined, you take away the church aspect of it, you fucking just say no more church, you know what? No more 501c3. That's it, done. The church can't be a nonprofit anymore. The government can't pull into it anymore. Because think of how much politics is influenced by religion. And I know for a fact, Big Stock Gaming, I have some pastor friends and they've told me I've seen politicians go into church. Seen it with my own eyes. He's like, they're fucking snakes, dude. He's all the politicians. He's all their fucking crooks, dude. I don't, you know what, Big Stock, like, I look at Biden, Trump, and David, and they all shit their pants, dude. Each one of those people shit their fucking pants. That's a problem. When, dude, if you're up there on stage shitting your pants willingly and having people clean it up for you, like, that's a problem, dude. We don't need people running the country like that. We shouldn't have pastors in the fucking pulpit like that up there shitting their pants. No, I'm not even saying you were MAGA, but I know MAGA's a cult, bro. But we study fucking like personality syndromes here and shit, and I'm not dumb, dude. Trump's a fucking idiot, bro. So is Biden. So is Kamala. We're not given much of a fucking choice at the end of the day, dude. Unfortunately. Even my buddy Thigh says it. Rich, you guys aren't left with much of a choice. And he's over in Holland. He's over in Holland where they have a broad base on each side. And he's like, fuck, we get to choose from like fucking 10 or 15 different people. He's like, you guys are left with 2 people every fucking election. And you got to pick from 2 fucking assholes. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And either time, we're never left with much of a choice. So it's like, okay, who do we pick this year to fuck us over? Like, look at the people that David's fucking over. I mean, David, he hasn't even had to like do a vote or anything like that. Yep. I didn't fucking vote for either one of them, man. Don't like them. Why am I going to vote for them? Why am I going to fucking cast a vote that these people don't care about me? I didn't see fucking Trump or Kamala down in my fucking district doing a fucking event. Why am I going to vote for them? I didn't see them out there fucking campaigning, saying how they're going to fucking help Texas. Nope. Nope. Why vote for them? But let's get back to David Taylor. Enough about that. Enough about that. No more politics. David. Now that we're past formalities too, David, then you know who I am and I know who you are. You really should just stop your channel. And the fact, David, you know what's real interesting? Is you put up another channel for whatever reason. And I'm still kind of beating my head on that one, man, on why you had to put up another channel. Yeah, sorry I got political there for a minute, but I figured just go ahead and get that out, man. Oh, and I could see David sitting back watching too. Like the night that Cliff fucking, the night that Cliff was fucking talking about David and his maxi pad habit. No, you're good. No, you're good, Big Stock. No, you're good, bro. Don't trip. Nah, don't even sweat it, brother. Nah, it gets like that, man. People come in here, want to talk politics, and I'll let them know from time to time, like, hey, this is my point of view. I don't like them, and they can fucking suck it. But again, if our politicians had their jobs together, we wouldn't be talking about like these cults that are fucking running amok, dude. I mean, Big Stock, dude, our guy David sets up a fucking brothel down in Houston, dude. It is a brilliant idea, actually. It really was. It was a very brilliant idea to start a church. And then turn tricks out the back door. What better way to run a front, man? What better way to run a front than that? Dude, like I said, man, if we got caught picking up like tricks out of the back door of one of those places, dude, we'd get arrested. Would have got arrested, man. Would have got arrested. But yeah. So any of David E. Taylor's cult members out there that are watching, stop giving the guy money, man. Stop giving the guy money. That's the best thing for you, is just stop giving him money. He's paying off his own bills with it. That's the best thing I can tell you. That's the only thing I can tell you. Yeah, he's having these parties, but for who? Who was the party for? That party was for him. He just wanted you guys all to be there. Everybody, David, you know what was real cool about that party is you basically paid for everybody to come and get a free meal. It was brilliant in the early 2000s, yeah. As we see theology for now, what it is nowadays. Yeah, oh yeah. Big Stock, it's a total shit show. It's a total shit show. Everybody wakes up and is an apostle all of a sudden, and they can fucking heal cancer and shit. And like I said, man, I do medical coding, bro. I read about shit all day, and let me tell you something. Cancer, a lot of forms of cancer can't be cured. Some can, but it takes a long time, and it takes a lot of fucking work, and it takes fucking rotations to chemotherapy, man. It's not just some, oh, out now, 1, 2, 3, fucking demons out now, cancer out now. No. And we're also trying to push here is how the medical community should be involved in maybe helping write some of these laws with the vocabulary that these people are using. Not trying to say take away free speech, but these people aren't doctors, right? These people aren't doctors. They shouldn't be out there saying that type of shit, right? That's like yelling fire in a fucking theater, right? Somebody saying cancer is healed and they're not a doctor in front of a bunch of people in a theater, like Catherine Crick does. I find that to be the same thing, because you're spreading a false narrative, causing a fucking panic, right? And again, Catherine, you've never shown proof either. No, you're good. I always add the vets and shit, dude. Just keep it cool, bro. That's all. Just keep it cool, man. No, just keep it cool, bro. Nah, dude, just keep it real, man. That's all. If you're cool, man, we ain't gonna have any problems. I promise you, dude. Hey, Jackie, what up? What up? We're talking about the walrus tonight, Jackie. But I appreciate you being here, Big Stock. No, bro, I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for your service, dude. Appreciate you, man. Where's our corpsman at? Where's our Marine? He was in here too, but I think he bailed out. Yeah, we're talking about the gutter seal today. Sewer seal, gutter walrus, cuckoo, cachoo. Talking how he's built his real estate portfolio off the back of his members. Be good, Big Stock. Have a good night, brother. Hey, thanks for triggering that Fort Polk memory too, goddammit. Fuck, man. Appreciate you, man. It was good to share that, dude. It was. It was like fucking, it cracked a memory, dude. So thanks, man. But yeah, Jackie, tonight we're talking about David. And we're talking all the properties he's bought, how his members have never really asked about where the money's gone, how it's being spent. So I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. David's well, I typically spend it on donuts. So yeah, I mean, we could talk about something different. It's kind of just the other live had to shut down early, so this is just the live. So we could talk about Catherine too. We could talk about Daniel Adams. We could talk about Stephen Furtick. I really need to get Stephen Furtick on the line one day. Come off as like a big donor. I think that'd be kind of fun, Jackie, but yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about. I might go and wrap it up though. Kind of take it easy tonight and relax. Yeah, that was pretty much it, man. Questions about David, any of his properties, how much they're worth? I mean, he's the mansion in Tampa, that one's probably worth about $9 million, give or take a few bucks. But once the economy tanks, I mean, once the housing market tanks, and it's going to eventually, David will lose money. He'll lose money on those properties. All of them. All of them. I mean, the Nelly property, he's already, that property is just a piece of shit. He lost money the second he bought that property, because it's going to cost so much to fix the Nelly property up. The 17329 Hidden Valley, David, yeah, that one. Nelly's shitty property up in St. Louis, yeah. It's going to cost a shit ton to fix that place up, David. You know that just as well as I do. You know that, David. You know that just as well as I do, and that's why you haven't fixed it up. I already called Scientology. She already hung up on me, Fat Robin. No, Money Penny already hung up on me. And if I call again, she'll know it's me. She already called. She hung up on me, man. She knows it's me. Every time I tell her it's Frank Richardson, she just hangs up. She's like, fuck, it's that Frank guy again. God damn it. Let me just go ahead and hang up the phone. They just put me on the Scientology hold and just put me on the fucking that Scientology elevator music. So no, I already called, man. And Money Penny, I think she's getting kind of tired of Frank. I should call her one night. No, I'm going to call her one night and be like, look, my wife divorced me. Okay? You'll never be hearing from me again. But would you like to go out on a date, Money Penny? Would you like to go out? I would ask her out on a date. Be like, now that I'm single, can I take you out? Would you like to go out on a night on the town, Money Penny, in LA with Frank the Tank Richardson? Oh, man. That'll fry her, bro. That'll fry her, dude, asking her out on a date. But no. Yeah, Frank and Lisa, I think she's getting tired of Frank. But, yeah, I'm going to go and jump off, man. I'm going to do some stuff here around the house. Fuck around, maybe play some video games. We'll do a live stream later on sometime. Find out some more content to talk about. Maybe look into fucking Stephen Furtick. But, yeah, I'm going to go and wrap it up, guys. Keep it kind of simple tonight. Yeah, you too, Jackie. Thanks for stopping in, you guys. And David, to the donors, man. David's donors. The only thing I can tell you right now, stop giving to him. Stop giving because it's all going to his personal real estate fund. All his lawsuits, all his bills. And he's taking the checks to the bank and laughing at everybody that's giving it to him. So, y'all be good. Cult members, stop giving him money.